mentioned a couple of books, and we'll show a picture of the covers here. But you mentioned Toxic Charity, which is much talked about right now, and When Helping Hurts. Just real quickly, can you unpack for us the basic premises?
When Helping Hurts. And I was guilty of this. So let me say, in my earliest work in Haiti, I went there saying, well, I'm a Christian businessman. I got some ideas. I'll take my ideas to Haiti, and I'm going to, get a hold of some Haitian business people, and we're going to show them how to do business. Well, guess what? That's a God complex. That's Jim Willey walking around with a little mini God complex, that seeps into the way we work with the material poor.
Yes.
That's why the basic premise of When Helping Hurts is that you need to approach people who are materially not wealthy, materially poor, with the understand that there is a mutual brokenness, that we are both broken.
So humility.
Deep
shared humanity and humility.
Shared humanity, and it's so easy to say, well, let's do it this way.
Right.
Listening to people who have got ideas, but no resources, and being able to get into that mode of saying there's value here. That's very key.
So it's empowerment.
You take it even. Let's go into the inner city here. In the inner city churches, suburban churches will say, let's do, and this is in Toxic Charity. They'll say, let's go into the inner city and bring in, Thanksgiving baskets.
Right.
And we'll get our church mobilized, and we'll get a whole bunch of Thanksgiving baskets. And then you go into the home, and you come in, and it's so great, and everybody in the church feels so wonderful.
Yes.
But what needs to be understood is the family receiving that, the father of that family, is saying, I can't even provide Thanksgiving. I mean, that's when it hurts. We're hurting the people we're trying to help. Having those parents come to the church and say, let's do some work together, and the outcome of it is that we're going to provide what you need for Thanksgiving, and bringing them into a partnership to do that. The premise that I've gathered is that it deeply undermines initiative when people receive things for nothing, and believe that they aren't capable of doing it.
That's the real thing.
Help for Haiti will not do any construction project. We build schools, but we build schools by raising funds here. We hold block parties. Celebration Church held a block party. Gave me $7,000. For $7,000, I could add 2 rooms to a school. Masons in Haiti did the masonry. Carpenters in Haiti did the carpentry. The excavation work was done by members of the church who got paid a stipend to do it. And at the end of the day, what do they think? It's their school.
We accomplished this.
We accomplished this. When the materials arrived, little kids were putting cement blocks on their head and marching up the hill because they were going to be working on their school.
That's beautiful, Jim.
To me, that's the empowerment piece. I love to bring people on immersion trips. Come on over with me, see what's going on. I'll never bring a team to go dig a latrine when there are perfectly capable people in Haiti or other parts of the world which can do that work if they're paid for it and feel a sense of pride in the accomplishment.
That is fantastic, Jim. And certainly there's a way to read the Gospels. I shouldn't say there's a way to read the Gospels, because I think it's the plain reading of the Gospels that this is very much how Jesus Christ treated the leper, the disenfranchised female, the scandalized sinner. There are these touching moments where Christ didn't just bestow the miracle, but he bestowed dignity. He recognized their humanity, called them by name, touched them. Touch the untouchable. And so it's very, very, very Christ-like what you're talking about. So this is really exciting. So what would be your advice then to churches and individuals who are trying to find a way to do some lasting good in a place like Haiti. Specifically, what are some of the things we should not be doing? And what are some of the things we should be doing? You probably already covered some of this, but
I think the church is a change agent in places like Haiti, Africa, other places. I totally believe that the church is the solution for these places. Governments are not going to do it. I just don't believe that it can be done by individuals. It can't be done by just a charitable heart. I believe the mobilized church is holding the line right now in Haiti with some tweaks and changes, a few changes in our approach, and a few changes in our attitude, and being willing to invest, but only invest when we can see a sustainable change, that we could turn Haiti around.
Okay. And that's really what you're thinking about, right? We're not just talking about relieving some individual suffering, as worthy a goal as that is, but you're really talking about a vision that is far more comprehensive and hopeful for a complete, hopeful turnaround of an entire nation.
We've committed to build our particular little piece. We're not going to be large. We don't seek to be large, but we seek to take 500 children and follow them. My boys are younger. They're the next generation behind me. That's why I've got them involved. I mean, Jared and Matt can follow this even after I've gone home.
Yeah.
But the idea is, if we could prove with 500 kids that they become viable, productive, employed citizens of Haiti.
Yes.
If you take a country with 80% unemployment, think what it would be like if it had 50% unemployment.
Yes.
If it had 30% unemployment.
Right.
The economic engine would be sufficient. And yes, there are huge problems. I mean, they've decimated the country from their rice crop is gone, the coffee business is in decline.
Right.
But all these things with a good business approach are changeable.
Boy, the implications of this are enormous. And obviously, the implications of this philosophy extend well beyond Haiti to virtually any society, and especially one that is really struggling.
And the only caveat I place on it, and this is a part of what we're doing, is it will not work if we do not put Christ at the front of it.
Good word,
if it isn't a God-centered thing, I believe then it becomes just another business program.
Good word.
The reason that we are dealing in Marmalade, this little tiny village up in the middle of the mountains, 3 hours from Cap-Haïtien, the biggest city, is because Pastor Villens, Pierre Villens, you would love him.
I'm sure
he is a dynamo.
Yeah.
If he receives any help, he takes the help and multiplies it. He holds himself and his people accountable. He gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning and walks to the marketplace to witness to people, to preach. At 3 in the morning.
Yes.
He's walking. It's 8 or 10 miles.
Yes.
I mean, you just have to love that there are men out there in these areas where it may seem to us dark and difficult and intense, that there are godly men who are as committed to changing their landscape for Christ as anywhere.
And that level of devotion and integrity, and I've seen this as you have as well in the third world, it really it leaves you almost stunned. It really is very convicting and very inspiring.
And humbled.
Yeah. So do you have any summary thoughts for us on the situation in Haiti and the prospects for the future?
Well, I'll tell you, I've been going since 2005. My first trip, I got off the airplane, and the UN was surrounding the airport with helicopters and with, machine guns and whatever.
Oh my.
The country was just getting through a very, very difficult time. I went last time with my 2 boys. I was absolutely marveled. The sewer system is being completed or improved in Cap Haitian, a city of 1 million people.
Yeah.
And for the first time in my life, I saw a stop sign and a stoplight. They had 2 or 3 stoplights in town.
Are they used to obeying it yet?
Well, they were, but before that, never. So, I mean, it's a more peaceful place. There has been some progress. The new president, his goal is to institute public education in Haiti.
Correct.
That was what his platform was on.
Yeah.
There's a feeling and a sense in the country that public education may become a reality, which would be a game changer.
Would be a game changer
for Haiti. So yes, I think, you know, even though there's still a lot of corruption, you still have to be careful. You still have to be, you know, somewhat on your toes
Diligent.
when you're doing business there.
Yeah.
But it's a better place today than it was 5 years ago,
Awesome.
10 years ago.
Well, Jim, this has been great. I'm so thankful that you came to be with us and share this very inspiring, helpful information. I'm sure a lot of our constituents are going to be helped by this information. So my last question for you is, if a church or an individual wants to get involved with this particular outreach, Help for Haiti, what do they need to do? How do they get in touch?
You can reach me at info@helpforhaiti.org.
Info@helpforhaiti.org?
Yeah, that comes right to to me. Every spring in the Portsmouth area, we run a food pack event with Feed My Starving Children out of Minnesota. It's an event that includes the churches of the southern New England or the southeast area, seacoast area. But we would do these anywhere if a church wanted to organize one.
You would?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
And the food, we've raised enough food for my little school, so now we're providing food for orphanages over there. There's 2 or 3 orphanages that are being helped by Help for Haiti food. It's an amazing event for a church because you get to bring your kids. It's a one-day event. It's a food packing event where we're taking bulk food and putting it in plastic bags, which make it transportable and keep it safe for up to a year.
Okay.
It's soy, it's some rice, it's some vegetables, dried vegetables, and a mineral and a vitamin pack. So it's very healthy. It's what our kids eat at the school, and they suck it down. I mean, they love it. It costs about 22 cents for a meal. So to put it in a bag, and it cost them another 11 or 12 cents to get it shipped over there. So for like 34 cents, say, you can provide a meal for a child. We had over 700 people show up.
Wow.
The church and the community, which gave us a great time. We were sharing praise songs with the community. We had a praise group there. The kids love it because you can be 4 or 5 years old and be helping.
Yes.
And you can be 80 years old and helping.
Wow. Tremendous.
So that's one way. Check us out online at www.helpforhaiti.org.
Okay.
And when you find us there, we'll be telling you when the events are. Another way is I believe that there is a need to begin talking to children in Sunday schools. So at Bethany, we run a program which called Love Works. And the idea is to involve the youngest part of the Sunday school, from just past toddler right up through your 6th graders, 7th graders. And it's about getting them involved in doing tangible things. And what Help for Haiti promises is if we get involved with your church in doing this, we will take whatever you do, we will make sure it gets delivered safely to a school or to an orphanage. We'll photograph it and we'll bring you back the memories.
Wow.
So that your
So
kids...
if my church wanted to do this, you're saying it would be possible to connect with you and you would facilitate
the whole thing. We would
this
facilitate the delivery and the shipment and getting the
Tremendous.
stuff down there. Last summer, we did a program at our summer camp. We had family camp, and we bought some knapsacks, backpacks. And the kids, we got the names of the kids in the school. And the kids at summer camp put their names, the kids' names in Haiti, on the backpack in these little beads with their name on it. Then they wrote their name on a big piece of paper, Joey or Charlotte. We put that in the bag. When we delivered the bag in Haiti, we had the child who received the bag hold it up and take the name Joey or Charlotte, and I took a picture. Then we came back and made a slideshow out of it.
Oh my goodness.
The idea is kids need to see their work be a tangible result. And they're not going to go to Haiti yet.
No, no.
But if, one little girl out of that experience last year, this summer, in her backyard with her dad, broke apart the plants they had overgrown and put them in little pots on her own, not more than 7 or 8 years old. At the end of her driveway, sold the pots. Her dad didn't ask her to do it. She thought of it herself. This fall, she provided in a bag $101 to go to Haiti.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
I think our kids are the future of what's going to change Haiti.
Well,
in my lifetime, I don't think we're going to get it done. I think it's too big a task. But if you take the lifetime of that 6-year-old, I absolutely believe it can change.
Tremendous. Jim Willey, Help for Haiti. What's that address again, Jim?
info@helpforhaiti.org.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Jim.
My pleasure,
God
brother.
God bless you.
Thank
and
you.
our prayers of the ongoing success of this great work. God bless.
Thanks.